Originally, Ruthin Town was formed, we've got 1880 on the crest, but it's actually 1878, I believe.
Da ni'n meddwl bod y clwb wedi cael ei ffurfio gan bobl oedd yn gweithio i'r rheilffordd yn y dyddiau yna, felly oedd y tîmau'n mynd o gwmpas yr ardal yn chwarae pêl-droed. Da ni'n gwybod yn union pryd ari'r clwb stopio chwarae. Da ni'n meddwl bod nhw wedi chwarae trwy'r rhyfel byd cyntaf, ond mae'n debyg bod yr ail rhyfel byd wedi effeithio'r clwb a bod nhw wedi stopio chwarae.
I'm not sure when that club folded, but it was reformed in 1949 as Ruthin British Legion. They dropped the British Legion name in the early 50s, so it's been Ruthin Town, Club Bêl-droed Ruthin ever since then.
Ac ers hynny, mae dîmau da wedi bod mewn cyfnodau, mae dîmau wedi ennill yr gwpan Gogledd Cymru, a maen nhw wedi ennill yr lig hefyd. So mae dîmau da wedi bod dros y blynyddoedd.
Very successful team in the 60s. We won the championship in about 67. But the modern day success, we've won the North East Wales Cup twice in the last 4 years. We've always performed well on the pitch, but the work that we've done on the ground and the clubhouse has been the major change.
Ruthin Football Club's very supportive of all the local businesses. A lot of builders sponsor them, the electricians as well. With the floodlighting, it's obviously opened up a whole new thing for the club to be able to play the matches of an evening. It's a chance for people to come down of an evening, maybe have a drink at the bar and watch some good football, hopefully, as well.
We get complimented by most teams that come here and play. We get Manchester United legends come here and play once a year as a fundraiser. So the improvements we've done to the bar, the clubhouse, the dressing rooms have all been funded by that Manchester United legends game. We're fortunate a chap from town works for United. He's big mates with the likes of Dennis Irwin and Brian Robson, so they come and play here. So we do a fundraising match and then a question and answer and an auction afterwards. So that's been really great for the club. We don't have a sugar daddy kind of who ploughs money into the club, so everything we raise is either from our own fundraising or the generosity of the local firms. At the moment, we've got a bid in funding to turn our second pitch into a 3G facility. There's virtually nothing in Denbighshire. During the winter months, our teams have to travel out of the county to train because obviously we can't use the grass pitches. So if we were to be successful in getting the 3G pitch, that would really be our crowning glory.
Cychwynnais chwarae pêl-droed yn Ruthin pan o'n i 12 oed, a dyn dwi wedi bod yna, dwi'n 28 wan, so dwi wedi bod yna all the way, bob group stage dwi wedi bod yna. A dyn dwi wedi bod digon ffodus i gael y cyfle i fod yn club captain, a dyn gobeithio bod fi'n neud yn job go lew o'n i. Dwi wedi cael cynigiau i fynd i chwarae yn uwch i Welsh Prem, ond dwi wedi sticio fo clwb achos bod o'n gweithio'n dda efo fi, cos dwi'n gweithio adre, dwi'n gallu penderfynu peidio mynd i training weithiau, a felly so maen nhw'n dda efo fi, so dwi'n dda efo nhw. A dwi'n meddwl, swn i yn symud i len byd arall, dwi'n meddwl. Mae'n teimlo fatha adre, dwi'n nabod pob yn y clwb. Dwi wedi dod i arfer efo lle, so dwi'n meddwl swn i newid o eto. Clwb Bêl-droed Ruthin wedi datblygu lot ers fi fod yna. Mae cyfleusterau wedi newid yn anhygoel, a mae hynna yn glod i'r volunteers sydd o gwmpas y clwb yna bob dydd a bob weekend yn neud eu gorau. Cos dwi'n meddwl sy'n clwb yn lle'r rhedeg heblaw amdano nhw. Maen nhw'n gefndir i'r ffwtbol clwb. Da ni'n ddiolchgar iawn o be maen nhw'n rhoid i'r clwb bob blwyddyn.
The youth and junior setup in Ruthin here is growing every year. We're incredibly lucky to be supported by so many volunteers that make it the success it is. We're indebted to those people really in terms of giving up their time and effort and energy on a weekly basis to to commit to provide an opportunity for young players to play football. It's incredible, and I think probably immeasurable, the amount of success and level of importance you can place on the youth section and the junior section in terms of football in Ruthin, the opportunities it's provided for so many hundreds of players and young people that have come through.
Mae gennym ni tua 400 o blant yn chwarae pêl-droed I gyd. Ac o ran helpu'r clwb yn amlwg, mae gennym ni hogiau yn chwarae yn y tîm cynta sydd wedi dod trwy'r system. So mae'r clwb yn medru cario ymlaen efo digon o chwaraewyr. Dwi'n meddwl bod gennym ni, dwi'n siŵr bod gennym ni 80 o chwaraewyr yn chwarae fel oedolion. Fyswn i'n deud bod 80% o'r rheini wedi dod trwy'r system ieuenctid.
So the impact on the local community is huge in terms of the players and importantly the people that come through the youth and the junior sections as well. I think what we've got through the power of football is the ability to influence young people, not just in a football environment, but what they do outside of football as well. So the values that we try and teach them on and off the pitch will hopefully be transferable skills that they have to take into school and to take into life as well. So that I think is really key for us as a football club, is that we're not just supporting individuals to become better players, it's hopefully to become better people.
Mae Bêl-droed yn lot mwy poblogaidd rwan, hyd yn oed yn y 12 mlynedd dwytha yma. Mae waiting list rwan o hogiau eisiau cael chwarae i'r tîmau. A rhai o'i drannau, mae nhw'n rhedeg 2 dîm rwan, lle blynyddoedd yn ôl, oedden nhw wrach yn dim ond yn rhedeg 1 tîm felly, so lot mwy poblogaidd. A mae'n golygu bod lot mwy o rieni hefyd yn gorfod bod yn involved fel coaches hefyd. Ond mae'n gyfle da I bawb.
If you can get them to fall in love with the game and have that association to the club, it puts them in a strong position because they have that association to something. But obviously it puts the football club in a really strong position for future in terms of volunteers and obviously players longer term as well.
Come on, men. Come on. Hey, start well, yeah. Full shot. Full shot. Start well.
I think I was about 5 years old when I started playing for Ruthin, and I kind of just carried on to 11. I played in every position I could, because being the only girl on the team, it was kind of a bit like, oh, they don't want me on there. But then they had no goalie, so I kind of went, oh, I'll go and goal. And I stuck at goalie ever since, and I was always in the team playing in goal because none of the lads wanted to go in. They always wanted to score. I didn't mind at the time, it didn't bother me, but obviously when I hit 11, I had to go and travel to go and play for a girls' team. I think it's changed a lot, especially because now we have the access for the girls to be able to develop and being able to play themselves and not having to travel like so far or to a different team where they can play for their town which they live in. And I think you've got the passion where you can play for your own team. I've got so much passion to be able to bring for these young girls what I didn't have, and I would just want to bring the passion I've had as a kid to them and help them support what they want to do.
Having Neil Taylor as president and when he comes down here, it's a real role model for our youth players, and they can see a guy from a small town can make it in the very top levels of football, internationally and Premier League as well. Obviously one of the main players in Euro 2016 when he scored that goal against Russia. There's a Ruthin lad scoring in the Euros. It was amazing. Having him associated with the club, it just gives them that kind of boost they need to, that they can make it.
Just a little bit more.
Ultimately, we want more success on the pitch, but again, we've got grounded by being sustainable. We've seen a lot of clubs that have yo-yoed into the Welsh Premier League, not found it sustainable, then they're back down and they've even gone into Tier 3. But we hold our own, we kind of punch above our weight as a small club.
Mae clwb yn unigryw I fi ac i'r hogiau eraill o'i feddwl, achos bod rhan fwyaf o hogiau yn siarad Cymraeg yna, a mae hynna'n golygu lot I fi. Mae'n haws I fi, cos dwi'n cael job siarad Saesneg weithiau.
The club means everything to me. I was fortunate enough to be able to retire from work 3 years ago. If you spoke to my wife, if she can't find me at home, I'll be in the club doing something. It's just part and parcel of what I am, and I'll never be involved with another club. It'll always be Ruthin.